Wow.
Here we go. And good morning, everybody. We are brought to you. We are live, and we are brought to you by our friends at Just Beds. Just Beds at 3120 Montvale Drive in Springfield. Just Beds, the best place to buy a mattress. Remember, it's almost time to start voting for the Illinois Times. Just Beds, the Yawn Exterminators. Call 217-698-6179. It's Just Beds. Get yourself a good 8 hours of sleep. I'm telling you, I don't think you can beat that. You can't beat that. It's Just Beds. We are also brought to you by, oh my God. We're not brought to you by that. We're brought to you by
Oh, Lord.
Recon Text. That's Recon Text, ladies and gentlemen. Recon Text available now. All you do is pick up the phone and just call 217-670-1132. Call and say you want to get a detail, or you'd like to get a tsunami, a coating for your car. Maybe you want tinted windows put in, or maybe you want running lights, or maybe you want a radio, or whatever. You just need something done. They can take care of it. It is Recon Text. Of course, they're known for their details. They make your car look better than when it was new. It's Recon Text. It's a best place in Springfield to get a detail. Recon Text. Call 217-670-1132. Those are our sponsors. We thank them every day for the great, great job that they do. And now we can start our show.
Oh, queer.
So, Christina is here. I woke up today and I started thinking, oh, shit. Is this when they're on vacation?
Yeah, they were living on vacation this morning.
Wow. So are they gone? Are they here? Or
I don't know. I was shocked that she
did
put
I get
the
date wrong? Or is it next week? Or I thought it was this week, right?
Yeah, they're leaving today.
Yeah.
As a ass cracking on, as Dan said.
Yeah. Maybe they're already on their way somewhere.
So they should be there. Yeah, that's why it shocked me when I saw she put the link up. What the fuck?
Well, maybe she got the link up and left. Maybe that was the last thing she did was.
Oh, she set up a schedule.
That's what I'm thinking. Thinking.
God damn. No, she said, well, I don't know, but she said last night on Smoke Signals that she would be on today.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if she's doing it from the road or.
I don't know.
No.
I can't. I
here
can't
she
see her.
comes.
No, I put her on. It's just black.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, oh shit, are they on vacation?
Yeah.
Because if they're on vacation, I'll tell you that. Then I'd be sad because I didn't get a chance to wish them well, and
Oh, yeah.
Not that it means anything what I think, but
Yeah. I agree. I didn't. I saw she was in the Smoke Signals chat room last night.
I thought today was the day that they were gonna take off, but maybe she put the link in and then
she probably did. Just fucking kiss ass.
You think she's a kiss ass?
No.
You've come to the conclusion that Christina's a kiss ass?
Did I say that out loud? No, I didn't mean that.
You're up to no good tonight. Up to no good.
No.
Dirty Steve.
No, I'm going to be extra clean this week. I've already showered this morning.
Oh, way to go!
I had a shit explosion, so I had to.
I have not showered. I went and worked. By the way, and I went and worked out hard.
Yeah, I saw that. 3/4 of the way, he looked like he's about ready to die.
Yeah, but I did not. I didn't shower. I was going to come home and shower, and
oh,
I was going to text my wife right before she came home from work. I was going to text her, and then I was going to take a shower and be clean when she got home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was the plan.
That was the plan. But it didn't happen?
No, it's a mess. Everything was a mess.
Oh.
And then my daughter was really, really sick last night.
Oh, no.
My wife had to take her to the emergency room.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And then there was an issue at the hospital.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, there was an issue at the hospital. Something wasn't working. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, yeah.
So and then yeah, it was the whole thing. You know, but it just affected my night.
Oh, yeah.
They left like 5 or 6 o'clock, or 5:30 or 6 o'clock or 6 o'clock. My wife got home from work or something. She grabbed my daughter and they
holy shit.
And I was just home alone, and they didn't get back until. So, yeah, they didn't get back, and then there was no dinner, and I was not in a good mood. So.
Oh, that's terrible.
So I never got a shower. By the time we actually got some free time, or by the time it was time to go to bed, and then I would have had a shower. I was so tired. I just said,
right, yeah, you just.
But now I wake up and I gotta go work out again today. So
yeah.
Well,
just put extra powder on.
Yeah, well, I'll just go work out and then I'll shower later today.
Yeah. A good scrubbing.
By the way, Karen's in the chat room saying
that
great. Out running a quick errand on her lunch hour, and she got behind a truck. It was from a business called Pain in the Grass. It's a dog poop removal place, which is what we were talking about yesterday with Steve.
Yeah.
Steve said he once tried to get a job.
Yeah.
with a company that removed dog poop from the yard.
Yeah.
He tried to get a job with them. How much? I don't know how much that would pay. But the whole thing was Steve was going to go to houses and pick up dog poop, but they determined he wasn't qualified. They determined he did not meet their qualification needs. Am I wrong when I state that?
Yeah. Well, I was. Yeah, right. You're right.
They were not qualified to pick up dog poop.
Yeah, they thought it was going to be too much of a physically demanding job for me.
So you were not qualified.
Yep, that's what they said. And thanks for applying. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know how to qualify to clean up poop.
So they didn't hire you, and you were offended.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sorry. I'm
sorry. I can't.
Yeah. Good enough to pick up dog poop.
I'm not good enough. I'm trying to clean out. I'm trying to get the job of cleaning out porta potties, and I can't get that job.
You were not qualified. So you were not qualified to clean human or dog poop.
No, neither. So that's just crazy.
Yeah. So you didn't get that job.
But I am qualified to work at a golf course. I've worked in golf courses.
Could you think you can get a job there now? Any golf course?
No, I can't get a job anywhere now. I couldn't pass a drug test.
Well, not everyone gives drug tests anymore.
Well, that's true. It's true.
A lot of places aren't giving drug tests. I'm just saying. A lot of places stopped giving drug tests.
Yeah. I was just thinking. Yeah. Those jobs I wasn't qualified to do.
Yeah.
And I've only worked at fast food golf courses and cemeteries.
Yeah.
And I'm not qualified to scoop poop?
I don't know. I guess you're not. Yeah. I mean, I was pointing out earlier that they said you were not qualified.
Oh, I just want to point out I watched the show last night and people were fucking drinking urine.
What show? What show has people drinking urine?
It's called My Strange Addiction. And this dude and his girlfriend would literally pee in a cup and then drink it.
So they were addicted to drinking
Yeah,
urine?
they were addicted. They didn't. They hadn't drank water in years. They just drink their urine.
Oh my! And where were they from?
California.
Oh, for God!
Good looking chick, man.
And
Guy
they
was
just
kind of good looking.
they pee in a cup and then they drink it.
Yeah, yeah. The guy's family made him go to the doctor. The doctor said it's really not good for you, but it's really not bad for you either.
Oh God!
It does affect your kidneys because you're peeing out the impurities and you're putting them back into your body. And they said eventually your kidney will shut down.
Unbelievable.
So I hope that's not what Stice has been doing. It's causing his kidney problems.
You think Stice could be drinking urine?
He could be because, yeah. Or maybe it'll help his kidney. Maybe he's just starved.
Maybe you think that his kidney failure is due to his drinking. Is due to his drinking urine.
Possibly.
Poor Stice. If he's listening to this, I want to apologize. Doesn't he listen to this show to get through his dialysis?
Well, yeah. Yes, it was. There's so many crazy people. There's a lady that eats toilet paper.
By the way, Karen says, she goes, I don't know Stice, but I can safely say he's not drinking his own urine.
Oh, no, there he is.
And Stice has jumped on and said, I just tuned in. So you just tuned into the show to hear Steve say that he thinks you drink urine. He thinks that you drink. He thinks you drink urine, and that's why your kidney has failed. Oh, poor Stice. Oh my God. Everybody knows our buddy Chris Stice. He is on the show he listens to the show daily, and he is also a scholarship recipient. We got him a scholarship so he can listen to subscriber shows or watch subscriber shows while he's getting his dialysis, which he has to get. He has to get dialysis so many times a week because of his failed kidney, which has nothing to do with his urine drinking. If he drinks urine, it is completely separate. And I'm sure he does not. But I'm just saying, for that slight chance that maybe he is, I just want to say that has nothing to do with his kidney failure.
Oh, you never know.
Oh, my God. So, are you worried that your kidney will be hurt when you
Oh, no.
lottery?
I'm pretty sure my kidneys are already shot.
But I want to say that yesterday we were talking about how when I win the lottery, I have negotiated with you. By the way, Stice says he wanted to make it clear he does not drink pee.
Okay.
He does not drink pee. So, yeah. So I just want to say that while we were discussing yesterday your drinking after my lottery win, that it was yesterday that we had other people in the chat room start saying that if they win the lottery, they will also pay for you to drink urine. So it's not just me.
Right.
So me and other listeners of the show have said that if they win the lottery, the first thing they're going to do will be.
Yeah.
And by the way, that was for me. It was the very first thing. It was not second or third on the list or even 50th. It was first. I will make you drink urine before I even plan on getting my wife a new car. That's the first thing I do if I win the lottery is make you drink urine. I'm just telling you. And by the way, I'm not even going to show what Holly said. It's so disturbing.
No, I can't do that. Although, maybe pie.
Oh, God. I'm not even going to show it. TJ's in there saying, TJ's also comment. I'm just not even going to show those comments. They're so disturbing. Yeah. Oh, my God. Steve's lawn care and urine removal. I'll scoop your poop and drink your pee. He's not qualified to do either.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not even qualified to do that.
And by the way, Tom says, do I need to explain dialysis to Steve again? Yeah, because are people who oh, hi Diane. Good morning. Let me just say that when you're on dialysis, isn't the whole thing your kidneys aren't working, right? So
right. Yeah.
So it's not filtering. I'm not sure what all kidneys do, but don't they filter the blood or something?
Yeah.
And then it sends the stuff to your bladder, and that's why you pee.
Yeah.
So if your kidneys aren't working, then is it not sending anything to the bladder, which means that means you wouldn't pee. Am I wrong when I say that?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Hey, Stice, do you pee? Or do you have to be? Yeah. Corey says the same thing I said. The kidneys filter toxins from your blood. That's what I thought they did. And then then it sends the leftovers to your bladder. And then your bladder being full is what makes you pee.
Right.
Yeah, so I think that's how you pee is from the kidneys sending the waste over to, No, I don't think he uses the poop as a meat source for any of his cooking for the poor. Good Lord.
No.
So, yeah. Stice says he still pees, but not as often as.
As it should. Okay.
So your kidneys still working a little bit, right? If you're peeing.
Yeah. I probably don't pee as much as I should either.
And then when you have dialysis, it removes all the pee from you, right?
Right.
I'll be damned. I didn't know. I'm not sure how it works, but yeah, I think that's. How much? Who really knows what the hell a kidney does? You know what I mean? Yeah. So Stice has to do the dialysis.
Oh, okay.
Because the dialysis is what cleans his blood.
Oh.
So then do you have to pee after dialysis, or dialysis takes out?
Oh.
I don't know how that works.
Oh no, man. I would think you probably don't have to pee after dialysis after they clean it.
And do you does the dialysis? Do you have a stent, or how the hell do they?
I think they have like a port.
So they put a port somewhere in your body?
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
I probably getting ready for it. They tell me every time I go to the doctor that my kidneys from diabetes. I got bad kidneys.
You said you hardly pee, but I thought when you have diabetes, you got to pee all the time. Isn't that one of the things about diabetes? People who have it have to pee.
I thought you drank all the time. You didn't pee enough. I don't pay enough. I got so much that I'm to the point where it's crazy because I never sat here to this point in my life. Because when you see them fat people at Walmart and shit like that, and they got their calves wrapped up with bandages.
Yeah.
I said I never wanted to be like that, and I'm like that now. I got two fucking places on both legs that drain constantly, and if I don't keep them wrapped up, I take a chance of getting an infection.
All right. So Stice says he has a fake vein in his arm.
Oh,
That's where they hook him up.
oh, so they put it. Wow, they put a vein in just to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to do that. So because you're running all that medication or whatever is not good for your veins.
Tom says some have a port, some have a fistula, which is an artery and a vein that are fused together to make a super vein, so the blood comes out fast.
Oh,
Holy shit! And now you're talking about fat people who wear bandages,
yeah.
Or compression socks.
I'm probably supposed to. I probably should be wearing compression socks, but they're so damn expensive. So I don't wear any socks at all. Just bandage the shit out of my leg.
It's your legs.
Yeah, my calf right down. Probably the thinnest skin area. On the front of your calves, and they started out as like right now. I don't have bandage on because I just got out of the shower, but I literally leak water constantly down my leg.
Oh, good.
And they're water blisters, and then I can't get them to heal up.
Sounds disturbing.
So I'm probably going to have to be hospitalized with antibiotics or something. Fucking again.
You just soak liquid out of here.
Yeah, it's just well, over time it turns yellowish, but the one bandage that I pulled off today, I think it's because I hadn't had it open for a while. I needed to get air, and I dead skin. It hurts a little bit when I peel it off, but
I'm sure that no one wants to. I'm sure that no one wants to hear the gross explanation of what's going on with you. For God's sakes, you need to move around a little more.
I unfortunately, I know I do. I know, unfortunately, I'm in bad shape.
I don't have. I know what you're talking about. Is like because I've seen Sean Balint has them too. That your calves get very dark, right?
Yeah, the bottom,
the front of your calves get very dark.
Yeah, about 6 inches below my knee.
And then and then the back of the calves start getting dark too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's neuropathy. It's part of the neuropathy. Because like I said before, 6 inches below my knee, you could cut my feet off, and I never even know it. I can't feel them.
And it's from the diabetes.
Oh yeah, from the neuropathy, and it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse since the foot surgeries and stuff.
Caused from the diabetes.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That is horrible.
Yeah, diabetes is not a good disease to have.
Holly says you need to walk or do leg exercise.
I move my legs move constantly.
By the way, Booba says he had that a few years ago.
Yeah, good. It went away. It'll go away. This is the first time I've had it this bad. I've always, lymphoma. I know. I've been diagnosed with lymphoma, so that's just my diagnosis.
You need to minimize the effects of the neuropathy. Try compression socks more. Move around. Corey points out that this is breakfast conversation to Steve.
Peeling my pussy bandages off my legs.
I mean, yeah. Why do you think anybody wants to hear this?
Why? I'm just making conversation. I'll just shut up now and let you talk.
Booba says it has nothing to do with diabetes. I don't know.
I can't. I don't like to go to the doctor. I go to my regular doctor. I need to go to a cardiologist too, but I don't want to because I know exactly what they're going to want to do, and I don't want to do it.
You do need to get your legs checked if that's what's going on.
I know. I need to get. I go back to the doctor September 20th. We'll discuss it. She's going to want to send me to an endocrinologist,
An endocrinologist or whatever.
endocrinologist.
Oh, okay. An endocrinologist. I don't know what that is. So.
Whatever. And a cardiologist. I know that one because I had to say that one a lot.
I'll be damned.
Geez, I didn't have to have a colonoscopy. I was able to use a Cologuard, where you stick your own poop.
So, Irene, you're talking about endocrinologist?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So you have this leg problem.
Well, I don't complain about it because there's nothing to do about it.
And Cindy points out nobody likes to go to the doctor. Yeah, but people go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get a colonoscopy too. I've never had one.
Oh, I bet you can get that Cologuard. They just give you this test, the home test.
Well, but I've never had a colonoscopy.
I've never had either.
And they were supposed to.
I guess I have. Yeah.
And so they're like, "Well, you really should get one." So,
I have one at 50. That was when they put me in that taco bed.
I've never had one. So, yeah.
You're right, Holly. I do. And part of the reasons is sometimes I need the doctor just to talk. I tell the doctor I can't hear, and they usually that's what she's pretty good at. She looks at me in the face and she talks directly to me, not to the computer screen.
That was a conversation with a doctor that made me change my lifestyle around.
Right.
I had a conversation with a few years ago. I had a conversation with Dr. Florence, Dr. Nicole Florence, who told me we were talking about the future, and I go, well, I don't want to end up being some 70-year-old that blah blah blah. And she says, buddy, you won't live another 10 years if you blah blah blah. And I was like, holy shit. And it just hit me. I was like, oh my God. And that's when I said, oh, I gotta change.
All right.
That's when I started working out and eating better, and I started doing all that stuff because she put the fear of death into me. You know what I mean?
Kind of.
Because I started when she said,
I don't. No, Molly, it does not cover hearing aids. I'm sorry. I read ahead. I'm sorry. But I'm just trying to stay in the conversation and
Steve doesn't need hearing aids for this show because he's wearing headphones.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
Like, I don't need hearing aids for this show.
Right.
But I have years of ear damage from wearing headphones and playing in bands.
Right, yeah.
Tom sent a picture of his fistula.
Oh, Tom, you have kidney problem?
There's his fistula. So you can see it underneath his you can see it underneath his skin.
Ooh.
Well, it's not that disgusting, actually. So there's the fistula
Ooh.
under his skin.
Ooh.
So there you go.
Ooh.
By the way, here's some of the. He was working on the. He was working on that stuff yesterday when I asked him.
Oh yeah.
Here's some of the first takes of it. You know what I mean? But there's the fistula.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, Medicare Advantage would cover hearing aids if you need them. Yeah, you need to get what? I did not give you the name of my insurance.
No, you have not. You've said it a million times, but you've never given me.
Oh, didn't I give it to you? Oh crap. Let me see if crap, I didn't know that, Steve. I thought I gave you the name.
Nope.
This guy will get you hooked up.
Christina, aren't you supposed to be on fucking vacation? Oh, I read that again.
Oh, is she bad? Is she? Where is she?
She's in the chat room.
Oh, Christina says I did. Yeah, I did. I thought I gave you the name of my guy.
I don't think you did.
Yeah.
I think you said you had a guy. I think you started to give me his name.
There's an insurance guy that I got. I have cancer insurance, okay? But he also sells. There you go. If you look now, you'll see. And that's the guy. He also sells Medicare Advantage. But you don't have to pay him for that. Medicare pays for it.
Oh.
But he'll get you hooked up.
Okay. I see it now. I see the number.
He'll get you a Medicare Advantage plan, but he also sells. Like I bought cancer insurance.
Oh yeah.
I know it's crazy. Well, it's not crazy, but you pay so much a month, and God forbid if you get cancer, it covers
right treatments and stuff
to treat it. Yeah, and it only costs a few bucks a month. It's only so much money.
Oh yeah.
But that way, your family doesn't end up going broke from if you need a cancer treatment. So yeah, I got that from him, but he also has Medicare. So take down the number. His name's Holden Houston, and just call Holden, and he'll get you hooked up. And you don't even have to, you don't have to pay for it, because Medicare itself will pay for you to have insurance.
Oh.
Because Medicare is, because of your age and your sicknesses, Medicare has you are a Medicare, and so much money from your disability goes to pay your Medicare. That's how you pay for it, okay? And then the government and then they take every individual bill that you have coming in, blah blah blah. They pay so much money. So what these insurance companies do are they take the money that the government puts into your Medicare account, and they just give it to them, and then they cover you. All right? So I'm just saying you could get something called Medicare Advantage.
Okay.
And Medicare Advantage would pay for so much more.
Okay.
And Medicare Advantage pays for. That's what Booba's talked about. He has Medicare Advantage.
Right.
So, and they pay for all kinds of things. They give you, they pay for all your pills. They pay for any doctor visits. They also get hearing aids and teeth and your dental, and they pay for your eye exams, and they just take care of you. So I'm just telling you that you should. They give you a gym. They'll pay for your gym membership. They have a plan on there. They pay for gym membership. So just if you have Medicare, get Medicare Advantage. So, and I'm giving you a guy's name.
Right.
I'm giving you a guy's name that takes care of it. So call him and have him get you hooked up.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, what's wrong with you?
Lazy.
Well, but you don't have to. You don't have to do anything. I just gave you a guy's name. This guy Holden, he's an insurance agent.
Right.
So you literally call him and he'll do all the work. You don't have to do, Steve. You don't have to do a goddamn thing. You just put him on it, and then you don't have to pay him anything. You don't pay anything. I think that he gets paid from whoever he hooks you up with. Like,
right.
They'll say you can get Medicare Advantage from so and so, blah 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 blah, and then, they pay him. So you don't even have to pay him anything for getting you Medicare Advantage. So you don't have to do anything. All right.
Right.
So his name is Holden Houston, Holden Houston. At least send him a friend request or something and let him take care of it.
Yeah.
And by the way, he's just one of the insurance. If you don't like Holden, then call another insurance agent, because let them get you hooked up for Medicare. But I'm giving you the name for someone that will you don't have to do anything.
Right.
You literally don't do anything but talk to him, or
Houston,
or have him swing by the house or whatever, and he'll come by, and then he'll get you hooked up. And once he'll get you hooked up on Medicare Advantage, your life will change, because Medicare Advantage offers so much more,
right,
than regular Medicare. And anybody who's on Medicare, if you don't have Medicare Advantage, you really should. So Steve, I'm telling you, get this stuff done so you can, so your life would be better. Like my mother has Medicare Advantage.
Right.
Tom says, Steve, don't you want to be around to eat Lori's birthday cake? Yeah. Come on, Steve.
Yeah.
Don't you want to live a longer life or be happier? I'm telling you. I'm just telling you, get it done. So it'll make your life better. All right? Did you pay attention to any of that?
Yeah, Holden Houston.
So I gave you the guy's name.
Yes. Don't have to do anything. Don't cost me anything. Don't have to do anything.
It cost you nothing. Nothing. And Boobas will tell you I'm right, because I know he's got it. And he'll tell you that I'm right. It doesn't cost anything. All you have to do is sign a piece of paper to allow the insurance company to get money from your Medicare.
Right.
Or from your, and Boobas says it's worth it. So you understand what I'm talking about.
Right.
Maybe I should sell insurance.
Maybe you should.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah. Diane says, well, Steve would have to call him, and that's too much. Yeah. Yeah. His laziness is so intense that he can't make a simple phone call. Well, this guy Holden, just send him a friend request on Facebook, and at least talk to him on Facebook and let him take care of Let him take care of the rest. All right? Please, Steve. I know that your life would be much better with it. All right? Please. Make your life better. Unbelievable. So did Christina and Dan take off for vacation? Do we know? Do we know that they're on vacation?
I don't know. They were in the chat room, both of them.
And who's doing stainless tonight?
Yeah, exactly.
Is this the week they're not doing it?
Huh.
And isn't it supposed to be Tom and Irene?
They didn't do it last week.
Isn't it supposed to be Tom and Irene?
I think so.
Yeah. Irene says yes. It's she and Tom that's doing it tonight. I hope so.
Okay. I said, do a good job. They might be able to get a full-time gig.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows Christina and Dan can't make it half the time.
So wait a minute. You dislike the show Stainless so much. You dislike Stainless so much that you're pushing them to be the permanent host of it, obviously. You haven't even heard through the show yet. What if they start saying things like you? What if they start doing the whole show about you?
So they don't want to do that because I don't want to have a meltdown.
I'm saying that you're setting yourself up for a pretty big meltdown.
And Ben's, I think, window day, I'm probably not going to be able to partake in anything. I'm out of edibles. They ate my ass to edibles yesterday.
Oh, and Dan says that they're on the road right now. Yeah, I thought they were taking off today. Listen, have a good vacation, you guys. I
didn't called you a name.
And Christina says, that's fine. I resign.
Okay. Good. You come get the damn cat too.
Okay, but Steve, here's the deal. Tom and Irene might do the show tonight and talk about you as much as Dan and Christina do. Then what are you gonna do? Look for another host to do the show that, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
You're setting yourself up. You're obviously setting yourself up for,
Maybe I'll just take your advice and not watch it.
Yeah. I've told you before, don't watch it. Because you can't handle it.
I can't handle it. I can't handle the truth.
You have a problem. Dan says, don't make Christina melt down. She's driving. Oh, shit. So what time did they take off? You know what I mean? I wonder.
And where you at?
Yeah.
How fast are you going?
No, I wonder what time they took off. The whole thing is they're driving to Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
For vacation.
I bet they're through St. Louis.
They're going to Phoenix in August. Oh, shit. Nice and hot, buddy. Yeah. DC says maybe instead of watching Stainless, you take time to find a recipe for your cooking show.
I already know what the cooking show is going to be this week.
You already know what you're going to put on your cooking show?
Yep.
Is it going to be both a dinner and dessert?
No, but I am going to do two separate, I don't know if you call them dishes, but I've done 3 dinners, one dessert. So this week, I'm going to do dessert and a bread.
Oh, well, maybe. I'm just saying.
Sorry, my butt is just.
Maybe. What are you doing?
Scratching my butt.
What are
God
you?
damn.
What are you using?
My grabber thing. Damn, I don't know what that was. Something was biting me.
Uh
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm going to make no, not sketchy bread, beer bread,
huh.
beer, beer bread, and cherry 7-Up cobbler cake.
Mm-hmm. Is that like a dump cake?
Yep, yep.
Oh,
It only has 5 ingredients.
all right.
I'm doing both of these dishes for under $20.
Wow. Wow. And that will be this weekend's cooking for the poor,
Yes, for the subscribers.
which I wish somebody would subscribe to watch, but
Yeah, I hope people do.
good old Steve. We'll see. I can't wait. I do
Yeah.
love that. I do love that cooking for the poors.
Uh, uh,
I love that show. My God. I hope
that's yes, that's yes.
is
That's my
Jason
tendency to play. Oh,
Kelly is in the chat room, and she says she has to get another scope done on her stomach tomorrow. She says it never ends. They made her sleeve too tight last fall, and now they're going to dilate it on her birthday.
oh,
Oh shit!
oh, that sucks.
I'm telling you, I don't think my sleeve is tight enough. I think that
Yeah, I really think he needs it tighter.
yeah, I think my sleeve needs to be tight. Not sure what all that stuff is, but I think it's what I think I need done. Yeah. Oh well. We'll see. And Boobas keeps saying happy birthday, Diane.
Kelly.
He says happy birthday, Diane. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
There's of course Diane
Okay.
in the chat room is talking to her. I'll just
Oh,
say happy birthday to Kelly because she said that her thing is tomorrow. They're gonna
yeah.
do it on her birthday. But happy birthday, Diane, if it's your birthday as well. If it's your birthday too. So yeah. I'll be damned. I'll just say happy birthday to anyone celebrating your birthday. To yesterday, today, tomorrow, doesn't matter. Happy birthday to all. Happy birthday to Steve, whose birthday is in what, January? When is your birthday?
Yeah, January.
Oh well. I'm not looking forward to my birthday.
Oh, I do. It just means that I live another year. When you get my age, it's on borrowed time.
I'm too old. Just reminds me how old I'm getting, I don't like to.
Oh, yeah.
All I know is I'm working out. I'm killing myself every day, Steve. Every day I go and work out, and I kill myself.
Right.
Because my workouts. But I feel great. But as soon as I work, Steve, as soon as I work out and I get home, I start thinking about, oh, tomorrow I gotta blah 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 blah, and I start thinking about my next workout.
Oh,
So it's never ending.
Oh, that's good.
It's never ending. It's just I'm completely consumed by working. That's my life is thinking about my work.
That's great. I wish I could get that mind thing.
Well, I'm 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 not saying it's a good thing. It's
Good for your health.
well, it seems like I'm obsessing on. I used to obsess on my radio shows. Like as soon as the show was over, I'd worry about the next show.
Oh,
And I went through 30 some odd years of that.
right.
But I have to admit, I have relaxed on that in doing this show, which is crazy
Right.
because I'm now doing more shows than I've ever done. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I do live 6 shows a week or something like that. Or no, do I do? No, I do 5 shows a week, dude. Is that how do I do this? So I do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 2 shows. Fridays. No, I do 6 shows a week. So I do
Yeah.
yeah, I do 6 shows a week. So this is more shows than I have ever done. And when we first started this show, when we first started it, I would stress over the next show all the time.
Right.
But now I'm more stressing on my workout.
Huh? Well,
Like I start thinking, like, what's my plan to do tomorrow?
right.
So, But man, I'm telling you, Steve, I'm kicking some ass in weights. Like I'm lifting more weights now. Because I used to just do cardio. I'd come in and do cardio. Now I'm doing so much more weights.
Right.
Pretty impressive. But I don't know. What does Steve do? What do you do for workouts? Besides scratch your ass with your grabber or whatever you were doing earlier.
Not enough of
Do
it.
you do anything for workouts?
No.
So you do nothing.
I lift the remote to the PS4.
Cindy says all you do is fill your sock. That's all he does. Just fill the sock.
And I can't even fill my sock. One try, it takes a couple.
Which he's so lazy. By the way, if you haven't been listening to the shows lately, he masturbates. He's so lazy. He can't even grab a tissue now. He's masturbating into old socks. That's his laziness. He masturbates watching granny porn. Or no, guilt. What do you call it again? What's it again?
Yeah, that's granny. Gilf.
Guilt porn.
Gilf's grannies.
He watches guilt porn and masturbates into a sock because he's too lazy to grab a tissue. Dan says Steve's workout is jumping to conclusions, dodging responsibility, and running his mouth. Yeah, that's exactly what Steve's workouts are. Garrett says,
I never jumped to the conclusion.
maybe we should start telling Steve there are donuts hidden around the building and he has to get up and go find them. That's brilliant.
That's a good idea.
I'll tell you what. That's brilliant.
Yeah, I went down there the other day when I went and got my meal for the first time in 2 months.
Yeah.
And there was no donuts.
Sorry to hear that. I thought you said that one of your neighbors brought you the mail.
No, they bring me packages.
Oh, okay.
The stuff that goes in my box, like I know it is. It's the same stuff every month. It's some my phone, my cable bill, my power bill, and a couple bills from the hospital that people they keep sending me, and from bill from fucking home health they're trying to collect on still.
Why haven't you paid it?
It's not my responsibility to pay
Oh,
it.
well, how do you know? Maybe it's something your Medicare doesn't cover.
I guess they should recover it.
You or something else.
I'll just wait long enough and then I'll file bankruptcy on everything.
Don't you? Doesn't your friend Shelly bring you stuff? Huh, Steve? They get you mail. Didn't you say?
Well,
I mean, Shelly brought you stuff.
she brings me packages. One of my packages, I get packages. Either her, or, I think they all do. I think Debbie brings.
I know the DA sends you packages.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I'll tell you what, that greatest thing he ever sent me is this popcorn popper. I love this thing. I make popcorn almost every night now. I don't put butter on it either.
Good.
I just eat it right out of the thing. I put a little salt on it.
I know you're a big fan of DA. DA's a good guy.
It is.
But I know he sends you packages.
Yeah. He's got a pretty hot wife, too. I saw a picture of her last night.
I don't think anyone cares about what you think.
You never know. Somebody might.
All I know is here's something else the DA sends us.
Oh, no.
DA sends us clips.
Oh,
For
boy.
the show. Here's another clip that Steve found from the show, or that DA found from the show. Here we go.
I'll be honest. You want me to be honest with you? I'll be straight up honest with you. Can't wipe my ass.
There's a clip from Steve. I do like these new clips.
I'll be honest. You want me to be honest with you? I'll be straight up honest with you. Man, I stink. God damn.
This is like the long line of the last ones, which is what was it? I'm gonna interrupt the show.
Oh yeah.
Now the new one is I'm gonna be honest with you. All right. Here's yet another clip of the show that DA has sent.
I'll be honest. You want me to be honest with you?
Yeah.
I'll be straight up honest with you. My butt was still wet.
So this is the new line of clips that he has.
Steve's honesty.
Yeah, that he has made. So you got the last series of clips, and now the new series is Steve's honesty.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this right now and say this right now on the air because something actually did pop into my brain, and I thought, people aren't sick like me. I wonder, looking for a 19-year-old woman. She's not gonna say anything because she died. I was thinking, convince the body off after you. If I could really do that, maybe I could.
Oh, that might be. I think when he was making these clips, he got to that one and said, "Okay, that's it. We're never gonna get worse than this." So this was the final. This was the final stop the show one. All right.
Oh,
So I think when he got to this one, he realized we're never going to top this and started a new series. So this was the last Stop the Show.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this right now and say this right now on the air because something actually did pop into my brain, and I thought, people aren't sick like me. I wonder, looking for a 19-year-old woman. She's not gonna say anything because she died. I was thinking, convince the body off after you're done. If I could really do that, maybe I could.
It's the most disturbing. It's the most disturbing thing I've heard. And then that was the last one. And then he started the series of, of this one. So you disgusted him so much, Steve.
I'll be honest. You want me to be honest with you? I'll be straight up honest with you. Can't wipe my ass.
So I'm just saying that it was so disturbing that you started it's a whole new line of,
A whole new one.
yeah. A whole new line of drops started because you can't get much worse in the Stop the Show ones.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So the new line is the To Be Honest ones.
I'll be honest. You want me to be honest with you? I'll be straight up honest with you. I'm so proud if I hooked up with a hooker.
Have you been proud in the past when you hooked up with hookers?
Well,
Did it make you proud?
a little.
You are something else.
I'll be honest. You want me to be honest with you? I'll be straight up honest with you. Maybe it's that time of the month for me. I don't know.
Maybe it is. Here we go. Last one, Steve. You ready?
Yeah.
This is next in the line of honest.
I'll be honest. You want me to be honest with you? I'll be straight up honest with you. Yes, I got dick slapped. Oh God.
So it was the last ever. It was the last ever interrupt the show with talking about the dead person. And now it's To Be Honest. Oh my God, you are something else. You are something else. Steve Areno. And thanks to DA who goes through all the clips.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Who finds these clips. Oh boy. All right. There's one more I should play.
Oh no.
There's one more. I don't know. I don't know how. This is one of his, To Be Honest.
I'll be honest. You want me to be honest with you? I'll be straight up honest with you. Your grandpa pervert molested me. Oh God, my mom did that one.
Grandpa pervert. I love when Steve gets into telling tales about Grandpa pervert. You know, I do love the tales of Grandpa pervert. Whenever Steve shares a story with Grandpa pervert, it's a whole special kind of weird.
I'll be honest. You want me to be honest with you? I'll be straight up honest with you. In 2 days, I could probably get your heroin in 2 days. Oh shit.
Would you know how to get someone heroin? In all seriousness, if someone says, "Hey man, I'm looking for some heroin," would you know how to hook them up?
Maybe.
You might.
I might be able to make the phone call or a text and be able to.
You think you could hook them up? I had no
I,
idea.
I don't know. Might be able to.
I had no idea. I'll be damned. So are there any more Grandpa Pervert stories we need to know?
Oh, I don't think so. Well, other than the one grandpa pervert story, was when my brother graduated high school. He went to Chatham, Glenwood,
Yeah.
and Grandpa Pervert went to his graduation. It was one of the, it's hotter than shit.
Yeah.
And Grandpa Pervert went to give him my brother his card, and he pulled the card out of the front of his pants and
Oh.
handed it to my brother. Hey, congratulations! You know how when you got dry mouth, you get little white foam around the edges of your mouth.
Yeah.
He had that one. He's like, "Oh, here you go, Matt. Congratulations!" But then he pulled that card out. It was all wet with sweat and everything. Handed it to my brother.
Did he have to unzip his pants to pull the card?
No, he did. He didn't unzip it. He's like he had it tucked in the front of his pants, so he didn't have to hold on to it or something. It was a long graduation, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we weren't allowed to hang out with Grandpa Pervert a whole lot.
So your mom wanted you to hang out with him?
No, not after he confessed to my mom that he molested her niece.
So he molested a family member?
He molested my cousin Lori.
And
he confessed to my mom.
Did he get charged or anything?
Oh yeah. My mom pulled a lot of strings because she was working for the state then, and she knew the state's attorney. But she pulled a lot of strings, but he should have. He was found guilty, but he never did any time in jail.
But there was a penalty.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was in his paper and everything. That's like my dad's side of the family. They're all a little strange on my dad's side. Most of them are dead now, though. So, not whole on my dad's side.
Is Grandpa Pervert dead?
Yeah. We're pretty sure he is. I haven't seen his grandma died. Must have been about 10 years, so I'm assuming he's probably dead.
You're not sure if he's dead.
No, he's not buried where.
So he stopped hanging around the family after his wife died?
Oh yeah. He moved on.
Did he get a new family to terrorize?
He might have.
Pictures of Grandpa Pervert.
He might have.
Oh my God.
I thought he was always a nice guy. I never had a problem with him.
But just to be clear, you were never molested by Grandpa Pervert?
Not that I remember.
Okay.
Like I said, we didn't get to spend a whole lot of time with Grandpa Pervert. I went over there after I borrowed some money from him a couple of times and borrowed his van for some moves and stuff one time. But I don't ever remember him touching me.
But he could have, and maybe you forgot.
Yeah, it could have been a traumatic experience that I just forgot. They say you forget sometimes trauma like that.
The trauma is so intense. You forget.
Yeah, the very first creeper van. Yeah. Had a little Chevy panel van. It had two seats in it. That's it.
Okay, it says Grandpa Pervert had a van that you borrowed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was the first creeper van. The first creeper van was from Grandpa Pervert.
Yeah.
Tom says, Steve says, I remember touched me.
I don't remember him touching me.
Like, there's a lot of people who are morbidly obese that.
I was been fat all my life. So.
Well, it could have happened you could have been molested at a young age.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Wow.
It could have been what happened.
That's what I'm going to blame it on.
Maybe you're something happened to you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I got to be honest. When I did the 23andMe,
Right?
when I did 23andMe, it said that I am genetically predisposed to be average in size.
Oh,
So who knows?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Never know.
Very bizarre. And I don't remember, I certainly don't remember any molestations or anything. Oh, well. But I was wondering about you. I know that you're morbidly obese. Maybe you were.
I've always been morbidly obese.
Who knows?
Yeah. I'm starting to wonder myself now. So.
Yeah, maybe you were. Who knows? I wonder if there was a moment of honesty. It's time for another moment of honesty.
Oh, no. I'll be honest. You want me to be honest with you? I'll be straight up honest with you. I don't know if I want to have sex with anyone. What? I'll be honest. You want me to be honest with you? I'll be straight up honest with you. I don't know if I want to have sex with anyone.
You said you don't know if you want to have sex with anyone.
No.
You don't remember saying that?
No.
Be damned. Holly says, so Grandpa Pervert had a creeper van. Did he wear wire-framed glasses that serial killers wear?
Yeah, he did. He wore wire frame glasses.
Yeah. Maybe he was it. Could have been.
He was a short little guy. Dan would have liked him. They were about the same size.
Tom says, condolences to Lori.
Why? What did what happened?
Well, because you said you don't see yourself having sex with anybody.
Oh.
Do you think she's happy about the fact that fact, or?
I don't know. I don't think so.
She's your girlfriend, but
yeah.
You know. I mean, I've implied enough.
Huh.
You know what I mean? She's your girlfriend, but man, I was having a weird dream this morning when I woke up for the show.
Oh, yeah?
I was having this weird dream that I was back in radio, and we were being sent on some vacation. We were being sent on a vacation to some fucking far away,
Japan?
It was some island on the other side of the world.
Oh.
And so it was me and my wife and a bunch of listeners. And then we had to go live, and I broadcast on the other side of the world.
Oh.
But there was a bunch of questions about where we were going.
Right.
Like, what kind of place it was. And my wife was my wife, but she she looked, I'm not trying to be insulting to my wife at all or anything like that, but she looked like she did when she was in her 20s, when we used to take these trips when I was working in Peoria, and we would go to Mexico and Jamaica and all these different places, and John Lamb and I would broadcast live. And then literally it would just be, those vacations were great because it would just be, after the shows, my wife and I would just have sex all day. Great looking. So it was my wife, but she had the body she had when she was in her 20s. And it was amazing, but then it was really weird. Like we're in the hotel, we're in the room, and the people, there's like all this weird stuff going on. And I was questioning all the weird stuff happening at this hotel we were at, right? And then my wife comes back to the room, and this guy walks in after her. And the guy's wearing like a hotel uniform, right?
Oh.
And I'm like, what is, like he was waiting for a tip? And I go, what is this guy doing here? And she goes, I don't know. She goes, at the front desk, they had this guy follow me back to the room.
Huh.
And I'm like, well, why did he follow you back to the room? And she said, I don't know. They had him follow me back. And the guy says, oh, I'm supposed to come here and have sex with your wife. And I go, what? It was the weirdest dream, Steve. I'm telling you. It was the weirdest dream. And I was grabbing the guy and I'm going, get the hell out of here, and pushing him out. And it was just really strange. Like they were just offering up people to, they were offering people up to, like this guy was coming along just to have sex or something. And it was a really weird dream. But they were never setting me up for anything. Like they were setting everybody else up with stuff except for me. It's a very strange dream. It was very bizarre. Yeah. It was very odd.
Oh.
And I just remember the guy wearing a bellman or a bellboy uniform. You know what I mean? And just standing there. And I'm like, what the hell is it? Well, I'm supposed to have, and he had an accent. You know what I mean? And somehow implying that he was sent to have sex with my wife. And I'm like, well, what? Get the hell out. You know what I mean? It was crazy. It was just nuts. And then I remember it was a really long plane ride.
Oh.
We had to be on a plane forever, and I hated it. I just hated the plane ride. So it was a very weird dream. And then my alarm went off.
Oh.
My alarm woke me up. DC says, the concierge said you were interested in the devil's threesome? No. Yeah, it was weird. It was like that. It was very strange. Very weird dream. Yeah. But there was no, it wasn't like some gorgeous,
Right.
It wasn't like a gorgeous woman from the front desk or something coming to take care of me. It was some guy. I'm here to have sex with your wife. No, get out of here. And I just remember grabbing the guy and throwing him against the wall and saying, "Get out of my room." It was just a weird, it was a very strange dream. Corey says, maybe you're picking up on her. No, I'm not picking up on her dream energy. No, my wife was awake, actually. She was.
Oh.
Because when I woke up, I heard her in the bathroom getting ready, and I was like, "Oh man, yeah, it was just a strange dream." But it freaked me out, you know. It was just strange. But you like this dream, don't you?
Yeah.
Time for a moment of honesty.
I'll be honest. You want me to be honest with you? I'll be straight up honest with you. They call me Shit Stain Steve. I am 56 years old. I have a very small penis, and I've never eaten pussy.
Thank you for that moment of
Honesty, yes. Couldn't be any more honest than that.
all I know is it was a very weird dream. That's what I know. Yeah. Corey says, it could have been my guilty conscience telling me to stop with the "I'll find a new girlfriend" stuff.
Oh.
I don't have a. What would my? I don't have a guilty conscience. I've never done anything. You know what I mean? I've never. I am the least guilty person. You know. I think I should have done more wrong things in my life. You know? Now that's the conclusion I've come to in getting older. That I've jumped to the conclusion I should have done more things that I've had the opportunity to do and turned down.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like all the illegal or morally wrong things that I've had the chance to do. And I've chosen to be a good person, you know. And as I get older, that's what I look back at and go, shit, you know. And I look, which by the way is not good. It's not good to look back at your life and go, oh man, I wish I would have blah blah blah, or I wish I would have done this or done that. And instead, I always chose what I thought was the correct decision. You know?
Right.
Dude, there were times when the Itchy Pickles were playing shows. We would have, you know, all of these good-looking groupies would come around wanting sex and stuff. I never did any of that.
Yeah.
There have been times where people went up to me and said, hey, you want to get in on this? We can end up making a few grand.
Hell yeah.
And I always like, no, I'll stay out of that. And while everybody else that was involved in the illegal stuff ended up making like 10 grand.
Yeah.
And now when I get older, I'm like, fuck, why didn't I do that?
Yeah.
So I have regrets, but all the regrets are me wishing I would have done more.
Yeah.
You know, wishing I'd have done the bad stuff.
Only regrets in life are the chances you didn't take.
I'm telling you, I think even if they're bad chances, like I've never had a three-way. I've had opportunities. And of course I didn't take them because, you know, I'm a married guy.
Right.
Well, now, no, I used to always say, well, I'm not going to do that because if I have a three-way, it's going to be, my wife will pick out a friend of hers, and if we really need one, that's how. And I used to think, I used to convince myself that that's how it was. It never happened. She never picked out anyone for me. She doesn't even pick me. She doesn't even pick me to just have a two-way with. So I had, you know what I mean? I had opportunities and never took them. So now when I get older, I think back of all the shit I missed out on. So I think I would tell a younger person, if you get a chance to do something, maybe you do it. If somebody comes to you and says, yeah, I think we can all make 10 grand out of this if we blah, 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 you go for it.
Yeah.
Corey says he has a best friend that had a three-way relationship for a few months as a midlife crisis a few years ago. Yeah, I don't know. But there's a bunch of there's a bunch of illegal stuff and a bunch of,
Right.
none of this. I didn't do any of this stuff. And now that I'm getting older, that's the stuff I look like and go, damn, I probably should have done that. So I wonder what's wrong with me.
Huh?
Yeah. Who knows? It's time for a moment of Steve.
Oh no.
It's time for a moment of honesty. A threesome every night, that's a little too much, right? Maybe a threesome every night is too much.
Yeah.
But all I'm talking about is one. I'm just talking about one threesome. Just one. Oh, well. Yeah. I mean, it could have been worse. I could have been Steve. But... Oh, well. Oh, well. Corey says his friend ran into an old girlfriend and her new girlfriend at the bar. And they became a three-way every weekend. Well, good for your friend.
Damn.
I don't think I was. I must not have been that good at sex. You know what I mean? Because, there's no exes that ever go to me, that ever go to me trying to get anything. You know what I mean? I think that's how you know you're good at sex. If your exes come back at you, I've never had that happen. They don't come back at me ever saying that, you know what I mean? So I must not be that good. And now my wife never wants it, so I must not be that good. I must be really, I don't know. Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah, never know.
I wonder about that, right? Here's the last thing I'll show today. It's a new business.
Oh.
Steve's poo removal.
Oh.
If it don't merlurlurlurlur, it's free.
Huh.
Yeah. That's pretty good, huh?
I don't qualify for that.
Even though Steve's not qualified to pick up dog poo.
Or pump porta potties.
By the way, Irene says, Ray, I'm sure you're good. She's just probably busy taking care of Bella and the pets in the house. No, I just don't think I'm any good. I don't think I just think I'm not good at it. Yeah. So now that I get older, I dream of the times in the past I've turned stuff off. You know what I mean? I've said no or turned stuff down. Damn.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, sorry. And now I've and I'm not, I don't think I've lost whatever fame I had. You know what I mean?
That's why I had sex with that young girl, that 14-year-old. How many people can say they've had sex with a 14-year-old?
Well, like when I was 16, yeah.
Well, I was only 19.
Okay, but still 19 is you're an adult. You're 19. And by the way, I never had sex with a 14-year-old. I think I had sex with I think I might have hooked up with somebody who was 15 when I was 16. I'm just saying no one should have sex with a 14-year-old. It's too young. Yeah, and Steve did admit to having sex with a 14-year-old a long time. That was Steve's first sex. He's admitted it on the show. He had sex with a 14-year-old girl. Yeah. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure is against the law. In every state, right? Yeah. Right. Steven, you were 19 at the age, so you were an adult. And adults cannot have sex with a 14-year-old. It's against the law.
How about if I was 20 and she was 15?
No, I don't think that 15 is the age of consent.
Oh, damn.
But I think you've got to be within 2 years of the age of the person and not an adult.
Oh.
Or something like that. And then it depends on what state, I think it also depends on what state you're in.
Oh.
The different states have different ages of consent. But I don't think any state allows 14-year-olds. And what state did this happen in, Steve?
Kansas.
Oh, hold on. Let me check age of...
Wichita, Kansas.
Let me check age of consent. Kansas.
That was a long time ago.
The age of consent in Kansas is 16 years old. So, yeah. You statutorily raped a girl.
Oh, no. You didn't hear that on this show.
You can't have sex with someone who's 14. Because the age of consent in Kansas is 16 years old. So you admitted to breaking the law. Congratulations, Steve.
Oh.
You're a statutory rapist.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, it goes along with my fucking murder and my fucking...
Irene says the youngest age of consent is 16 in the U.S.
My credit card fraud and...
What year did this happen, Steve?
1986-ish.
All right, let me see if the age of consent in Kansas. just to make sure. No, it was 16.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Good thing there's not statute of limitations on how long.
I'll be damned. You are really something, Steve. The statutory rapist. DC says, no, no. Now you'll
No.
walk around and tell all your neighbors that you are a criminal. Ah, shit. You go walk. You go knock on the doors of all your.
No way.
Knock on the doors of all your neighbors and tell them that you are a statutory rapist.
Okay.
Come right in, Steve. Have a seat right over there. Yep. Good Lord. Which neighbor would you tell first?
Oh, well, I don't know. Probably Teddy.
If the police came and got you and they said, now you have to notify all your neighbors that you are a sex offender, who would you tell first? If you were ordered by the law to tell your neighbors that you're a sex offender, who would you tell first?
I'd probably tell the gentleman across the hall. I've never met him before, so I wouldn't really worry about what he thought about me.
The guy you would tell the person you've never met.
Yeah.
So, of the people you don't know who you tell first out of them?
Oh, I'd probably tell Robin first.
You tell Robin first. Because what, you think she's done the same thing, or?
I think she'd be okay with it.
What about your buddy Tim?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I could tell Tim. Yeah.
Would Tim be jealous, or?
He might be jealous, yeah. He might want to know her name or something.
Would you tell Shelly?
Oh, yeah. Shirley wouldn't understand.
Yeah. Well, maybe start with her.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about your neighbors.
Oh, no.
What about your neighbor Bev? Would you tell her?
I don't know about that.
Well, you got to tell them all. I'm just.
Oh, I gotta tell them all.
Yeah,
Some of them are like old grandmas, man.
Well, I'm just saying, if you are a sex offender, you'd have to tell all of them, right? Isn't that how it is? They sentence some people where you have to tell all your neighbors.
Oh, yeah.
Which would be crazy. To knock on the doors and tell them, damn.
Huh?
Oh, well.
Huh.
Oh, well. Yeah. Tom says that's how it works. You have to tell your neighbors.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you are committed of some kind of sex offender crime, you would have to tell your neighbors that you are a sex offender. Yeah. Dan says sex offenders are required to register and the registry is public. Damn.
Oh, no.
That is crazy. That's Steve's life.
Yeah.
I wonder if the statute of limitations is up on this. Whatever happened to that girl?
I don't know. I've tried to look her up on Facebook.
Will you come bail me out? The guy had sex with like a 14-year-old. I think. I've been arrested. Will you come bail me out? The guy had sex with like a 14-year-old. I think. How crazy. It's just nuts. Wonder what the statute of. When's the last time have you ever tried to contact that girl on Facebook or anything?
Yeah, but I figured she probably got married 2 or 3 times, so she's probably changed her name.
Well, did you look it up?
Well, yeah, look, what I can remember, I don't really remember how to spell it. I know her name was Deanna Joe McCullough, like McCullough Chainsaw, but I never found. I know she had a brother named Danny. He was
So
he was my age or maybe a little bit older. Yeah, she probably is a meth head stripper if she was still alive. She was pretty heavy into the drugs back then, and that was yeah.
yeah.
Why would I have to register? I have never been convicted. I've never even been to jail. I've never even been processed. I've gotten tickets, but I've never been handcuffed. Well, yes, I was. I was just detained while they sorted out an argument at a apartment complex one time.
You were detained.
Yeah, I was handcuffed and put in the back of a squad car. It was during college, and they had a big fight because a bunch of guys were listening to heavy metal music, and a
Yeah.
bunch of guys wanted to listen to country music, and it ended up being a big brawl. And people were running, and I couldn't run fast enough. I got caught. And well, I'm going to detain you. You're not under arrest. Thank God. I wasn't doing nothing but trying to get away.
And you ended up getting put in a police car?
Yeah, I was detained while they figured out what was. And then it was determined that I wasn't the perpetrator, so I was released on my own recognizance.
Your own recognizance.
Yeah,
How bizarre.
I admit it because Bubba, I didn't get arrested because I admitted. I didn't let them. I didn't let them process me. I had to do a whole had to have an interview with the master sergeant Reach. I
Where
had to
they
write it
where
right
they
up.
where they ended up
Well, they
asking
fired me.
about the. How bizarre. I found a Deanna Joe
Yeah.
McCullough on
Oh, really?
Facebook.
Oh, she was a redhead, so
This girl's a redhead, but she looks too old to be, or she looks
well,
too young.
oh, yeah, she'd be. Well,
She looks like she's in her 40s.
oh no, she'd be around in her late 40s. She was 4 years, yeah, 4 years younger than me. Yeah, 3 years younger.
No, she'd be
4 years,
5. If you were 19 and she
five.
was 14,
Yeah, okay,
she'd
five
be
years younger.
5 years younger than you.
Yeah, so she'd be 51.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah,
Maybe this is her.
maybe I'll have to check it out. No, I mean my ex-wife has me blocked though, but none of my girlfriends do.
So your ex-wife has you um, blocked on.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. She just won't answer my friend requests.
Hmm.
Which is fine. I don't really care. Just wanted to keep in touch with her, see how she's doing. Hope she's happy.
Yeah, I don't
Want
know.
to know if her and Ed. I hope Ed's doing good. Hope his Peter
Who?
still works. Ed,
Who's? Oh, your ex-wife's.
yeah, Big Ed.
Huh, how bizarre. No, I don't know if this is. I doubt this is the girl because I don't even know what part of the country this is. But
Right. Yeah.
here's a picture of the woman with her child. Would you like to see it?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe this is. I don't know. I don't know what part of the country this is.
Oh no.
That doesn't look like.
Yeah.
It looks like she could be a redhead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know how old she is, but that looks to be 40s.
Yeah. She could. Wow.
That looks to be 40s, and her kid's in his 20s.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out, Steve. Yeah. So who knows? I don't know what part of the world this is, but I do think it'd be funny if we.
Oh, it would be cool. I found one of the guys I live with. I know he lives over in Girard. Still, and I've been in contact with him. But the other two, one of them I don't remember his last name, and the other
The
one,
guys you live with when you were in college.
yeah, the guys I live with in college. Yeah.
Here is this woman. Here's a pic of the woman. Look at her hair. Of this Deanna McCullough that I found on Facebook. Look at her hair.
Whoa.
Pic of her and her dog. Does that hair look familiar?
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe
She was a fiery redhead, man.
maybe you know. Maybe that's her. I'll be damned.
Could be.
Yeah. All her kids are redheaded.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
And she probably had older kids too, because she liked to get it on.
I'm saying, like, who knows when she finally had kids? Maybe
Yeah.
the sex with you was so bad it taught her. Okay, that's enough.
Wouldn't be the first time they turned out to be gay after having sex with me.
I'm just saying that maybe she was like, well, I gotta settle this down.
Yeah.
I've got to stop having sex with strange men.
Right.
So maybe she, you know, I'm just saying maybe it's the same girl, but she's changed her life more.
I'll have to check it out. I sent her a friend request. Ask her if she ever lived in Wichita, Kansas.
Did you ever have sex with a 19-year-old? Were you ever statutorily raped by a 19-year-old? I'm sure it's not the same.
Yeah.
But it would be pretty funny.
It would be.
Not for her, but for us. All right. Well, let's finish it up.
Okie dokie.
So tonight, catch Stainless.
Yeah.
Catch Stainless tonight with Tom and Irene.
Yeah.
As Dan and Christina have gone on vacation. I'll miss them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Vacation. Hope
Yeah,
you have a good vacation.
I'm working on my Walmart order right now.
Who's going to pick up your Walmart order, Steve?
I have to pick it up. I just won't be able to get all heavy items that I would normally get when Christina, like cases of water and stuff. I'll just get the light stuff because I'm good fluid wise. I've got water and I got tea. I got a little bit of soda left.
Did you say sody?
Soda.
Did you say? I thought you said sody. So it sounds like he's sody. Oh well.
I would never say something like that.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for checking us out today. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. and then check out tonight's Stainless with Tom and Irene. And I think
Yeah.
Jason will probably be on the show too, right?
Oh yeah, Jason probably.
Irene and Jason. I'll be tonight. Should be a good show. Irene, you got to listen to the old shows and write down highlights, and
Yeah.
you guys have notes.
Remember, nothing about me.
Tom says he's got a good opening for tonight. Well, you might want to listen to this one, Steve. Sounds like it's going to be a good show. Stainless is my favorite show, so I hope that the guest hosts keep up the same energy the show always has.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And please remember, everybody, merlurlurlurlur. All right, let's wrap it up. We'll talk to you guys. Stainless tonight, then we'll talk to you guys